What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your January 2019 Teroscope, Tarot Reading, Tarot Vibe. This is waterstarvibes. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, subscribes, shares, for all of your comments, for everyone who reaches out for a personal reading. If you would like a personal reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com. Now, Gemini, we're going to get into it. This is the beginning of a brand new year. The energy is just magnificently beautiful. If you can vibe with me and get into that energy, we can all rise and ascend together. Now, you know how I like to do it. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna jump straight in. We are gonna be taking this mind trip, and we are gonna be focusing on something that you really need to pay attention to. Okay, we're moving into this this new earth type energy, and a lot of people are experiencing higher levels of like intuition, coming into this awakening, and there are a lot of, I would just say, a lot of new platforms opening up. So you got to make sure you pay attention. So Gemini, go with me on a mind trip. All right, so you at home, you chilling, and you get this phone call. Now, the phone call, it's kind of a familiar voice. You know this person. So you're talking on the phone, and they say, hey, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to go to this warehouse. Now, at this warehouse, there are a lot of boxes. Now, I need you to grab as many boxes as you can. Tonight is the only night you can do it. After this, the boxes will be gone. The building is out of my name. I'm done with it. So I need you to grab as many boxes as you can. Bring them to me, okay? So you're like, oh, I don't really feel like it, but whatever, I'm going to go do it. So you get in your car, you drive to this place, you start packing boxes, and you're tired. You're like, I don't feel like putting all these boxes. It's like a whole warehouse with a lot of boxes in it. And you're like, okay, you know what? I'm going to just pack a few of them, like 25 of them, and I'm going to just make excuses. Like, oh my God, the space in my car was too much, you know, this and that. You'll come up with something. So you pack about 25 boxes and leave about like 100 something boxes left. And you go to this person's house, and they come, and you open up your trunk, and you show, voila, here you go, your boxes. And the person was like, what? But this is not even half of the boxes that was in the warehouse that I told you. And you're like, well, you know, you started going down your list of excuses. Well, you know, the space in my car, you know, all this and that. So the person's like, okay, bet. Why don't you go ahead and open up one of those boxes? So you open it up. It's like, whoa, this is a nice pair of shoes. And I'm like, yeah, look at the size. You're like, ooh, that's my size. Like, yeah. Like, yeah, okay. Open up another box. So you open up another box, and it's like, wow, this is a nice, you know, diamond bracelet. Wow, I didn't know this was in the box. Like, yeah, it was a lot of good stuff in that box. I told you tonight was the last night that I could have had all that. And you're like, man, my bad. I didn't mean to let all your good stuff go to waste. And they like, no. See, all these boxes and the ones you left in the warehouse, they were for you. And you're like, huh? What? No, wait. Like, yeah, you're like, wait, I'll go back. It's like, no, wait. I told you tonight was the only night. That was the only time you could have did it. It's gone now. It's done. So you were like, man, okay, you know, I'm appreciative. I'm grateful for all of this stuff. I still got all these boxes to open. But just the thought of knowing of what I could have had, dang, that's like a stab. So you were grateful for what you had, but at the same time you were feeling like, dude, if I had just gave a little bit more effort, if I had just, you know, done what I was told to do when I, you know, and gave it 100%. I mean, I did what I was told to do, but I didn't give it as much effort as I could have. And I could have had so much more. I could have got so much more if I had just put in that effort. And then it starts to show, it starts to reflect. So the whole meaning, the whole point of this mind trip is that kicking off this year, this brand new year, this elevated year of ascension, you gotta pay attention. Now, what does this mean? Okay, the voice represents, like, you know, the spirit of God, that nudging inside of you, you know, the feeling, the calling, knowing that it's something that you're supposed to be doing, you know, and wanting to do it. The boxes at the warehouse represent like your gifts, your talents, your ideas, the businesses you're supposed to be opening, okay? The children you're supposed to be having, the man of your dreams or the woman of your dreams, you know, all of these beautiful gifts and all of these wonderful opportunities that are available to you. But, you know, you're going to get out what you put in. So what a magnificent way to start the year, knowing that those boxes exist. Those ideas, those visions, the dreams, they exist. And all you have to do is get them. You have to pack your car. It's going to take some effort. Now the packing the car part, that's the part people don't like to do. They don't like to pack the car. It's like, okay, I hear the voice. I'll go to where you told me to go. But when it's time to put in that effort, packing that cart, organizing those boxes, playing Tetris, trying to figure out how to maneuver and make all those boxes fit, that's the part. That's the part. So this year, make sure you do that part, okay? Because in the end, you're going to be the one that benefits, all right? I keep getting this vision of somebody who that goes to work out, and the nutritionist is telling them what to eat, what not to eat. But it's like, you're going to eat what you want anyway. Okay, who's losing? You or the nutritionist. Okay, you working out. Every time the trainer turn their back, you stop working out. And every time they look, you working hard. But it's like, who's losing out? The trainer or the person who's not working out, pretending to work out? It's like you got to do it on both ends. When you told and when there's no one standing there watching you. You know what I mean? You got to put in the effort even when no one is watching. That's the part. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed that mind trip. So let's see what we're using this fairies deck today. I felt led to use this one so we can get some deep insight. All right, so at the center of the reading, wow, 6 of Winter. This is the 6 of Swords in traditional tarot. So this is all about moving on to calmer waters, okay? This is about you coming out of chaos. Maybe 2018 was a little rocky, was a little crazy, but now it's going to be calm. It's going to be smoothed out. For some of you all, even if it was a really great year, I keep getting you're going to learn how to regulate. Like you're going to get into the vibe of like this water, like the ebb and the flow. It's going to flow more, okay? You're going to get into the flow of who it was. So if you had a come up last year, 2018, it's like this year you're going to come into that energy, because sometimes when you transform, you still see yourself as that person that you used to be, kind of, and it takes a merging. You have to merge like that higher self. You meet that higher self. You've accomplished some of those things that you wanted to do. You brought home some of those boxes, opened them up, and saw you had some gifts, okay? You utilized them, and you saw that you were the person who you said you were, but you still kind of mingling in that energy of who you used to be. So this year, y'all gonna meet face to face and merge, and you're gonna become that person, but you're never going to forget where you came from, okay? Now let me read it. Positive changes are on the way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So like I said, some of y'all gonna be moving on, and it's going to be much calmer. Now what's crossing it? 3 of Winter. Okay, so in traditional tarot, this is the 3 of Swords. This is about heartbreak. This is about someone not feeling good. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, by the way. So some of you guys could have ended a relationship with a fellow air sign. And this says, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal in time. And that is why moving on. Some of y'all have left some things and some people in 2018. And it is like going to be a much calmer time. It is going to be a much better, smoother ride from this point forward, okay? Some of you guys are truly going to get over it as well, okay? It's a new year, and it's no diss to the cross watchers. I don't want y'all to feel bad, but it's just like a lot of people are learning how to like break ties and are really just moving on to discover those boxes in the warehouse. You know, when a person gets that call to go to that warehouse, you got to go to that warehouse alone. You can only use your card to fit all those gifts and stuff in, okay? It's all up to you. And I feel like a lot of people are like breaking up, or a lot of relationships are becoming over because people are being called to go to that warehouse and bring home those boxes. And it's a solo mission for a lot of people because it's destiny time, okay? Point blank. Now, what's at the root of it all? Ooh, Ace of Springs. Brand new beginning in action. This, you got the call. The voice on the phone, again, represents, you know, spirit, God, that calling, you know, telling you to go and grab those boxes. It's time to go put in that energy, that effort. This is all about wands. Wands represent action. This is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Being a go-getter, having that endurance to pack up those boxes and store them up and do what you need to do. But it's a brand new beginning. Let me read it to you. It's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So for some of you guys, those boxes are new careers. Ace, brand new beginning. Okay? Like I said, for some of you guys, I keep getting like some of y'all have kids in those boxes. You want to have children. And it's kids in those boxes. All right, now, what is in the past position, recent past? We have the Hermit. Okay, this is someone who took the time to fall back, take a pause, get some introspect, not really do too much talking to people. Like I said, this is a solo mission. The Hermit goes on their own. They find their own path, their own trail. They find their own visions, their own dreams. They shine the light on their own trail. Okay, they have to create their own space in the car to fit those boxes in and figure it all out. Okay, you have to organize all of those ideas, dreams, visions, you know, in that car. And that's what the Hermit is doing when he withdraws, when he goes within. Let me read it. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. Now, keep in mind, these mind trips are all about spirit, the spiritual world. I just give it to you in a visionary way. So this is all about you going in those boxes, once again, discovering what it is that you have, what gifts you have. Now in your headspace, whoa, Queen of Spring. This again is related to this brand new beginning in action. Once again, we have that Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And this is all about someone being able to take that action, okay, male or female. Some of you guys have serious thoughts in your head about stuff that you want to do. Some of you guys are like unpacking those boxes and like, yes, I can definitely use this. Oh my God, what kind of idea, what kind of business, what kind of, you know, treatment, whatever. Who knows? Except for you, you know. But it's just like, you're ready to take that action. Let me read it to you. Believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you maintain a balance between work and home life. Okay, so this is all about that action, but once again, being able to maintain sustainability. That's what you guys must focus on too. Sustainability, because you can get these boxes, okay, but once again, if it's not organized, if it's not set straight, you could damage them. You can walk in those shoes and step in a pile of mud and it's over with. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Like, don't just rush out there. Take the time to, you know, work with other people if you need to. Okay, after you've opened your boxes, after you've discovered your gifts. And we're not talking about people that you know, okay, because we talking about this Three of Swords energy that's still jumping at me right here. Okay, heartbreak. Don't go back to the people that hurt you. I feel like there needs to be a team of new people, and those people will want to help, and you will feel the difference between the people who have maybe used you or hurt you in the past, and now the difference between people who genuinely want to see you win. Okay, there's going to be a shift of that, because remember, that voice told you go to the boxes. You didn't know them boxes was there. You needed that voice to tell you those boxes was there. Some of you guys are going to meet a friend or a person who's going to tell you, yo, did you know, you got this and that, because some of y'all may not know some of your gifts and talents, but it's going to be that other person, those wonderful people who want to help you, who can maybe help you point out your gifts and your talents. You see what I'm saying? All right, so let's go to the near future. Whoa, King of Autumn. And boy, is it gonna pay off. Now, some of y'all went to this warehouse and you stuffed and packed your car as best you could. Okay, you barely had space. You was driving behind the wheel like this, and that's definitely going to pay off, because all of that stuff is going to, you know, pay off. Going into hermit mode, going into yourself to find the answers. Okay, that is definitely going to help. Now, the King of Autumn, he's all about that money, that discipline, that structure. He's compassionate. Okay, he knows how to do things in an organizational way. Now, like I told you guys, you have to pack that car like Tetris. Okay, he plays Tetris. He knows how to shape and mold things to fit. Okay, he's a geometry dude. Okay, King of Autumn, he be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. He gets the coin, he gets the money. He's in it for like the long term, you know. And if some of y'all are trying to trade up from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, it's going to be this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn who knows how to stack the bread, get the paper. This could either be your energy, or this could be the person that I told you is going to help you bring those gifts out of you. So pay attention. And if someone says something like, you know, you should explore explore it. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and look at what you fear. Whoa, Prince of Summer. So some of you guys, it says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. Speaking of grounded, what did I just say? We're talking about that earth energy. Okay, some of y'all are afraid to be, you know, falling in love. And it looks like that the offering is there, or it looks like it's coming in with the near future of this person. So it's like some of y'all are afraid to fall in love because we have this 3 of Winter here. We have this 3 of Swords. Okay, so falling in love after a time of heartbreak, after something not going your way, after something being frustrating, you know, after some sadness. With this Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy right here. But this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So we got totally different energies working here. So this is going to be a totally different person from someone that you've ever met before, okay, or ever dated. So I don't know, you're fearing it. All right, how others see you. Wow, unity. This is the Hierophant in traditional tarot. He's all about teaching. He's all about leading. Okay, so other people may see you as someone who, because you got the Ace of Springs, the Queen of Springs, and then you got the King of Autumn. So this is someone who is like dominating something. This is someone who is doing something good and doing like a really major job at it. This is someone who went to the warehouse and, like I said, packed up a bunch of stuff. And with those boxes, when you opened them, not only were they good material things, you unpack stuff like knowledge. You unpack stuff like intuitive abilities. You unpack stuff like meditation and new tools of enlightenment, all that kind of stuff. You know, you unpack spiritual gifts. And this is showing that now you may have the ability to go back and show somebody else or a group of people how it's done. You know, sometimes it all comes from that heartbreak. It comes from all of that stuff that we had to go through in the past. And it's not in vain. There's a lesson that can be learned. And then there's also that learned lesson that can be taught. And that's what you're looking like. Okay. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Some of you guys are stepping into a new realm or dimension of spirituality. And, you know, it's good to have those people around who can kind of understand what it is that you're going through. Sometimes when you don't feel like it's other people that understand, like, this stuff, like me in the Matrix, or my intuition, my third eye, when it's not all the other people around, it'll push you in hermit mode. It'll make you sit by yourself and be like, man, don't nobody understand what I'm going through. Don't nobody understand what this is except for me. But understand there's a whole community of people that's going to understand exactly what you're saying, exactly what you feel. They're going to be able to explain it to you better than you could explain it to yourself. You know what I mean? It's out there. Now, or you could also be that person doing it for someone else, okay? Vice versa. Now, what you hope for, woo, 9 of Winter. Some of y'all hoping to come out of some anxiety with this 3 of Swords and this 6 of Swords. Y'all moving on. So some people are having trouble moving on. You may be having some anxiety about leaving certain people in the past. In 2018, you know, you may have been feeling like these people should have been with you. You know, you wanted to move forward. You want everybody to be all happy and together, but it didn't quite work out like that. You wanted this relationship to last, but it didn't. It's showing that you have a brand new beginning, though, this Ace, with something else. So it's like, yeah, you guys will be coming up out of that. Let me read it to you. Unfounded fear. Focusing on worst case scenarios. Allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. Okay? Some of y'all putting too much emphasis, thinking about it too hard, reeling too hard over these things that have to be left behind. For some of y'all, this is the boxes that got left at the warehouse, right? This is like some of those boxes was left. You know, some of these people, some of these friendships, you know, that you thought that you was going to be able to carry with you. And for the life of you, it's not helping you celebrate all of the boxes that you do have. This is all like, man, all them boxes are left. Meanwhile, you got all these boxes left. Work with them. You know what I mean? And some of y'all going to be doing that. You're going to be working with what you have left, and it's going to be enough. Now, final outcome. Whoa, 4 of Summer. So some of you guys look like you are not having it. Like, this 3 of Winter got you feeling like, I don't care who come at me. You can have all the money, the style, the this and that. I'm not going. I'm going to focus on myself. Okay? But listen, being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity. Taking someone or something for granted. Discontent with life. This is the person who pulls up to the warehouse and says, oh, I don't feel like packing all of these boxes. Not seeing the magical opportunity. See, it takes intuition to do that part. When it comes to that effort, not wanting to do it, taking it for granted, taking this warehouse for granted, taking these boxes for granted, taking the opportunity to pack your car with as many boxes as you can. Utilizing as many gifts as you can in this lifetime. Some of y'all like, That's too much. I do not feel like packing this car. And then you do a very great job. Let me just start making some excuses. I got all of this, King of Autumn. Business ideas, all of these things, the good relationship with the right people, getting over heartbreak, brand new heart, start over, blank canvas. All of this is right before you. Right there in them boxes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Gifted, it says at the top. Gifted. You're gifted. You got talents. You got skills. And the things that you're hearing, the ideas that you're hearing, they're coming from that voice on the phone. This is some new awakening type stuff. Yes, you're not going crazy, but you're not accepting it. So it's like, what you gonna do? The tale of two choices. Are you going to pack your car and drive back all scrunched up because you decided I'm gonna take all I can and get all I can? Or are you going to, I'm gonna just pack a few of them and then make a bunch of excuses? It's up to you. Now, bottom of the deck, 4 of Autumn. Again, 4, we got this 4. Now 4 is all about stability. But the good 4s is like the 4 of Wands. It's like, this is the Pentacles. This is money. So some of you guys, once again, this is holding back. This is like not doing all that you can. This is not playing Tetris, packing those boxes in the car, okay? I think this is very important that we hitting this, okay? Because it can be helped. This is the great thing about doing these readings, is because now that you've heard it, you have the opportunity to change it. So when you feel like it's something you should do, go ahead and give it your best effort. Do the best that you can. Don't give it a half-butt job. Give it your best effort while you can, right then and there, whatever it is. And go ahead and make it crack so that you don't have no regrets later. All right. I just got the vision of someone, they called you up to come like sing or something. And it's like, oh, I'm nervous and I'm scared. So I'm going to just sing the song ugly. And I'm going to just, yeah. Meanwhile, so-and-so of whatever records was sitting in the audience, and you know you can blow. You know you can rap. You know you can, whatever it is. But you was defeated before you even got up there. So you was like, I'm going to just, and boom. You know what I mean? And you could have killed it. Now you salty lady, like, oh my God, who was in the audience? I could have did what? You know what I mean? Don't hold back your skills, your talents. Don't hold back when it comes to packing that car. Okay? That's the message. I mean, wow. That's amazing though. You got the opportunity to change that. If you packed your car out, get ready. Okay, let me read this to you. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. Okay, so if you understand like the ebb and flow of money, that whole giving and receiving thing, start giving to other people who are around you, who are deserving. This could be anything from smiles, compliments. Okay, doesn't have to necessarily be money. Also, I want you to start giving to things that grow. Like we love to give to, you know, the people on the corner who ask us for money, and that's, you know, fantastic. But start giving to things that grow, companies that grow, companies that come up with ideas, who ask for donations or things like that, because that's the energy of putting your money where it grows. Your money grows. You want it to grow, so put it into something else that grows, so that chain or that flow can keep coming back to you. Okay, so that is what I get for you, Gemini. Pack your car out as best you can, okay? And let's get it. So I will see you guys later on for your January mid-month. And if you need a reading, hit me up, waterstarvibes@gmail.com.